Hello fellow modelers and styling fanatics, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fine and enjoys the hobby. Concrete Banker is back again today for another one of its notorious episodes. On today's episodes, we unbox and reveal our next project. So, you guys know the drill. Grab a seat, crack the mandatory cold one, and let's see what the menu has today for us. Now, before I reveal the kit I'm gonna build, I wanna talk about it first a little bit. You may have two questions. First question is how this kit came to my hands, and I'm gonna answer it immediately. This kit came to my hands as a gift from a fellow YouTuber and modeler. His name is John Sharrock. You're gonna find a link to his channel in my description section below. He mainly builds military stuff, so please guys go and check him out. Thanks John once again for sending me this kit, I really appreciate it, my friend. And the second question you may have is why I chose this build. So what made me choose this build? I was thinking about what to do next when I was almost closing to the end of the Tiger P project, and we were talking with Mike. Mike is Lord Cohen. If you are into dioramas and stuff, I'm gonna leave another link in my description below for his channel. He is the guy to go and check out. He makes awesome stuff and he knows a lot, so if you go and check his videos out, you will be able to learn a lot. So you guys know the drill. So we were talking with Mike, and I mentioned that I have this kit, so he wanted to see an unboxing or a build of it, and I kinda wanted to make a deal. I've said that I'm gonna unbox and build it only if he challenges me to build a scene with it. So he didn't lost any time. He sent me a photo. You're gonna see the photo when I am going to reveal my plans. And now, as I've said, challenge accepted. This is what made me choose this kit. Now, let me reposition the camera and reveal you my choice. Time for the grand reveal, my friends, and I won't delay you more. Here is my choice: a Panzer Kpfw 4 Ausf.H Early or mid from Border Models in 1/35 scale and kit number BT-005. Now, according to ScaleMates, this kit is a new tools. I can't remember. Anyway, it's released in 2020 with some new parts inside. Before I open the box, I'm gonna read a few stuff. I'm gonna read what it says on the box art. It says that photo etched parts are included. It has 14 schemes of markings, side skirt armor included. This is the side skirt armor, Schrutzen, as Germans say it. Metal gun barrel also included inside. It also comes with a scalpel for Zimmerit, a scrapper for Zimmerit, sorry. It also includes buckets, jerry cans, and TAF 34 tracks as mountings, 2 periods of Lincoln length style tracks included, and 3 tank crews and 1 infantryman. This is my choice, guys. It is a beast of a kit. And let me open the box to show you the contents. as you can see, it is filled to brim with plastic. I have counted 12 sprues, give or take, without the tab and small sprues like this. 4 sheets of photo etched parts, and a metal gun barrel, as I've said, instructions, and the decal set. Now I'm gonna pause the video, move this thing aside, get all the parts out of their plastic baggies, and I'm gonna be back to show you the sprues one by one. Okay guys, I have to warn you that I am not ready at all to do this review. On my right hand I have a mountain of plastic, but I'm gonna do my best. Now, with no particular order, I'm gonna reveal you the parts as I grab them out of the box. Let's start with the turret lid, crispy detailed. It has some very nice weld mark seam lines over here. Really nice detail. So this was all alone onto the inside the box. Here we have a small sprue that contains the turret lid. Nice bolt detail all around. And this part, which I suppose it is, I have no idea what it is, to be honest with you guys. And I have built, I think, 2 Panzer Kpfws in my career anyway. And this part, I'm gonna leave this aside as well. And now we move on to the lower hull. The lower hull is a bathtub style, nicely detailed onto the bottom. And here we have some parts that are molded on, mainly the brackets for the idler wheels. Yep, the idler wheels. And we have the sides. Again, needs a little bit clean up over here, but nothing tragic. Really nice and crisp detail. We have rivets all around and bolts. I am pretty happy with it. It is the first time I do an unboxing of a border molded kit, and of course it is the first time that I build one. Sorry guys, my dog has another opinion. Give me a moment. Okay, we return back. Okay, now we have 2 duplicate sprues labeled with the letter H. So I'm gonna leave one aside because they contain the same stuff. As you can see, they contain the link and length tracks, one of the 2 variants, sprocket wheel, road wheels, return rollers, and some other detailed parts. Detail is crisp. I can also see some lettering onto the road wheels. Yep, they write Continental, and some even smaller letters over here at this side. Really nice and crisp detail. I don't see anything, any visible mold marks or injection pin marks. Okay, maybe some over here on the lengths, but they are quite shallow, so minimal cleanup is gonna be needed. Here's a closer look for you guys. And that's the 8 sprue. Moving on to the next one. I'm gonna be as quick as possible. This one is the A sprue. It contains a lot of armor panels for the additional armor of the of the Panzer, the Strutzen, the added on armor. Here it is, 1, 2, and 3 over here. These 3 parts surround the turret. We also have some the transmission armor plate that goes in front. We have 2 muzzle brakes for the gun barrel, the brackets that the Strutzen holds on, gun cleaning rods. These are the things that cover the not the sprocket, the other wheel, the idler, I think. And we have some nice cast texture on them, on those two. And over here we have some letters as well. We have Pioneer tools. We have a part of the gun mantlet over here. Lots of detailed pieces, really nice and crisp. Parts are a little bit flexible, which is not bad if you ask me, especially for the small detailed parts. Some really tiny pieces over here, guys. Look at the detail on those things. Wow, I am amazed. Okay, let me give you a closer look. The jack assembly over here. I am naming the parts as I go. Now these must be hatches. These are the hatches that go onto the additional armor panels. The MG3 machine gun over here. Shovel. Accessories and Pioneer tools. And the add-on armor of the turret. Really nice detail. As you can see, the muzzle brakes are slide molded. That's the way they call this type of mold, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's leave this one aside and move on to the next one. I have shown you the one variant of the tracks. Here is the other one. Once again, two duplicate sprues. I'm gonna leave one aside. Over here we have another sprocket and the idler, another bunch of road wheels and return rollers on top. We have the sprocket cover, you know. I cannot remember the name right now. And we have another set of tracks. Probably it's gonna be a different set of tracks. I'm not sure yet. I haven't done my research, but I will do this time. Believe me, I will do some research this time. We have these things over here, which I have no idea what they are. We're going to find out. Once again, I'm gonna tell it the parts are have crisp detail and they are nicely molded. We have texture on several pieces, like this one, like this one over here. Let me see if, oh right, there we can see it, and you can see the letters onto the road wheels as well. I am pretty pleased, guys. Ooh, this is going to be an amazing build. Anyway, onwards to the next. Probably this is the last duplicate sprue, if I remember correctly. This is the F sprue. Once again, I'm gonna leave one aside and keep the other one. Over here, let's see what we have. More road wheels, another idler wheel, suspension system parts. Here we have the T-34 spare tracks that the box art was talking about. Jerry cans, the bucket, and various suspension pieces. Here is a closer look. So this must be the suspension and accessory sprue. Pretty cool stuff. I have no idea what these are, these three, but I believe that we are going to find out as we build the kit. Let me see if I can give you a closer look of the suspension system. Here we go. Pretty cool stuff once again. We even have some engraving onto the jerry cans, probably in German from what I can understand, and of course they are in German. After all, I am building a Panzer, so this was the F sprue. Let's move this one aside as well and grab the next one. Here we have the J sprue. Over here, what do we have here? Okay, more detail, more tools. This is gonna be like a dragon kit. I'm gonna have an abundance of extra tools. We have the exhaust system assembly, the jack over here, pioneer tools. This one is the fire extinguisher. This one is something else that I see for the first time. We have the coaxial machine gun over here and the coaxial machine gun ball joint over here. Mainly small stuff, towing hooks, mainly detailed parts, guys. Look at these fine details. Bummer that I cannot give you a better angle, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it soon, but you have to take my word that this kit is something else. This kit is awesome. Here are the rear fenders. Yep, those are the rear fenders of a Panzer. Those are the front. mudguards, you should call them, not the fenders. So front mudguards and rear mudguards. We're gonna damage those parts. And that's all for Sprue. Onwards to the next one, we have Sprue. Over here I can see a lot of parts for the turret. We have also the gun barrel in plastic and in aluminum. So we have the turret ring, the turret basket lid over here, commander's cupola and loader's hats. This part, we have parts for the gun bridge, so we can have gun bridge detail. We can keep some hatches open, and we will keep some hatches open. This one looks like a radio, but I am not sure. Probably is part of the gun bridge assembly. Yeah, it's a part of a gun bridge assembly, sorry guys. And over here we have hatches, the view detailed from the interior side and the exterior side. Over here we have another muzzle brake for the gun barrel. Over here we have this one as well, which I don't know what it is. Slide molded once again. So this must be the turret sprue, one of the turret's sprues. Pretty good stuff. Next up, we have another small one. This is the CA sprue. This contains one of the side fenders. Yep. Together with a piece of the upper hull and the rear armor panel. We have some hatches over here and the mounting brackets for the add-on armor. Yep, these must be suspension parts. Suspension detail parts. Look at the texture onto the side fender. Brilliant. Once again, bolts. You can tell these things are bolts here and nuts. Ooh. Fantastic. I am turning into a border model fanboy right now. Pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased. Over here we have some extra parts once again. We have another transmission cover, another rear armor plate over here, front armor plate that houses the coaxial machine gun. Yep. Front armor plate that goes, over here the towing hooks go. This armor plate is the one that it is located over here, so we have a replacement if we want for some reason. We have the extra add-on armor that guys were using late war, if I'm not mistaken. We have some pipes, some kind of pipes here, detailed parts for the upper hull. Look at this look at these barrel cleaning rods, guys. These have wood grain effects on them. Oh, these ones are the one I'm gonna use. I decided. We have these things which I have no clue what they are. These things which I have no clue what they are. Armor panels, yes, and the other fender from the other side. Once again, it has that brilliant texture. No flash at all. Minimum cleanup is gonna be needed, but I'm going to. I have to be careful, especially with those small parts. Let's move along. Oh no! Distraction. Bear with me, guys. We have another sprue, the final sprue for the tank, which contains parts of the upper hull, one part of the upper hull, another rear armor panel, those three parts that I have no clue what they are. I haven't seen them on a Panzer. The upper part of the rear armor plate, a side armor panel, this one, yep, another frontal armor panel for the coaxial machine gun. These are mounting brackets for the extra armor plates. So here is the closer look. Hatches, if I'm not mistaken, these are the drivers and radio operator hatches. Nicely done. It has some slight texture on this part, and that's it. And now we have what we have left. We have left two sprues. With two sprues. These contain our figures. I'm just gonna grab one. Okay, figure detail is a little bit muddy. I have seen better figures, but I'm not gonna complain. They are still good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. So we have one over here, 2, 3, 4 guys. Here is our infantryman. This must be the commander, probably, yeah, because he has a headset and he has a pistol, so he is probably going to be the commander. No, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna set anything in stone. So these are our figures. And now let's move on. Oh, I forgot something. We have another small part of sprue which I have no idea for why it's here on this baggie. And it contains these two pieces that I have. Okay, this one is clearly some kind of cover, but cover, you know, some kind of fuel tap, and this one I have no clue, but anyway. And now let's move on to the goodies of the kit. First photo etched thread. We have chains, anti-aircraft machine gun iron sights over here, a bullet, bullets, cannot remember the name, and some really thin photo etched stuff that I have no clue once again what they are. Sorry guys. It is pretty thin. So we have this one. We have the both side armors in photo etched threads, each one separate, which I find a nice touch, because maybe I don't wanna add everything onto this Panzer, I don't wanna add each every panel. Forgot how to English. Okay, this one once again is pretty thin, as you can see. So we have those two. We have the Zimmerit scrapers, which is going to be a handy tool for the future. I'm gonna give them a try. Maybe not on this project, maybe on another one, but I am definitely keeping them and giving them a try. Then we have the aluminum barrel, if I can make my camera focus. Turned aluminum, pretty good stuff, pretty light. And finally we have the decal set, 14 markings they told us. I do believe them. I see a lot of decals over here. I have no clue which vehicle I'm gonna depict exactly, so I'm not gonna tell you anything. They feel really thin, but once again, if I'm not I'm gonna give you my full opinion on them when I will work with them. Various numbers and markings and iron crosses. Vilma Paula. Interesting. And the instruction leaflet. About the instructions now. Let me pause the video and give you a better look. Instruction time, guys, and we have a booklet. I'm gonna give you a quick sweep because we have in total 38 steps. You're gonna be bored. So first page we have the box art as expected, colored. Second page we have a sprue map. As I've said, 12 sprues without the turret, this small one and this one, the lower hole, and of course without the PE parts. Over here we have some small historical info, and we start immediately with the construction of the vehicle. Instructions are in black and white. they have also included this correction paper. Probably correction paper. I'm gonna tell you. Yep, it is a correction paper. You have to know which vehicle you want to depict, either an early or a late type, because throughout the instruction they give you the options. Let me give you an example. Like over here, they say early type, they say mid type. Depends which one you want to depict. Same over here, early type, mid type. And this one goes on and on for the whole through the whole course of the instructions. I'm gonna talk about them in depth while I build the whole thing. 38 steps in total without the figures, and let's see some camo schemes. So we have this one. Which is so and so. I'm gonna need an airbrush to depict that as it is, to give it a good depiction. We have this one, which is pretty interesting. Oh, it's early 44 Kpfw, Ukraine 4th Armored Division, 35th Armored Regiment. So let's see which one was the other one. Over here, this one is H Early 4th Armored Division, 35th Armored Regiment. This one. Okay. Gives you the color call out in ammo MIG. I don't have ammo MIG colors, so I'm gonna go with what I have as always. 3-tone camo scheme over here. Early Panzer Regiment 26, July 44 on Italian front. Pretty interesting. The camo scheme, I mean. Over here we have Early Winter LAH Armored Division, number 649. This one has Zimmerit on top of it. So that's another thing to keep in mind if I wanna add Zimmerit or not. Probably I'm not gonna add Zimmerit to this one. Anyway, I cannot remember. I'm gonna need to check the photo Mike sent me. So here we have another Early Winter LAH Armored Division. As you can see, 3-tone camo scheme with a different camo. Mid 4th Armored Division, 35th Armored Regiment. This is a winter camo scheme, probably. Yeah, probably 99%. It is totally white. So we have mid 6 Panzer Regiment, 12 SS Panzer Division, Spring, 1944 at North Belgium. This is an interesting camo scheme, but it needs Zimmerit as well. Another interesting camo scheme that reminds me of turtles is this one, which is a cool one. I have never done something like this. It also needs Zimmerit. This one is mid 5th Company, 2nd Battalion, 29th Regiment of 12th Panzer Division. Moving on, 1944 in Hungary, 130 Panzer Lehr Division, 5th Battalion. This one again needs Zimmerit. Oh my god, too many options with Zimmerit. I may have to consider that. This one is 5th Panzer Regiment Lehr Division in 1944 in Normandy. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I have yet to decide. So this one is the box art in Normandy Caen SS12, as it says. Another interesting one is this one. It is Mid-Panzer Regiment 6, 3rd Panzer Division, summer of 44, Eastern Front, South Ukraine. Yeah, pretty interesting as well. I have a lot of choices. So we have, once again in Normandy Caen, SS-12, 12th Armored Regiment. This is another one that requires an airbrush. Looks kinda sloppy, haphazardly painted. This must be painted on field. It says H-mid with side armor, nothing else. And those were all of our options, all 14. So this is it, guys. This is going to be my next project. I am going to fully reveal my plans onto my next episode. And while I am talking about that, with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this video. On our next episode, as I've said, I'm going to fully reveal my plans and intentions for this kit, for the Panzer IV, what I have exactly in mind, and we're gonna move along from there. I hope that you guys found this video helpful and interesting, and stick along for the next one. Before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watched this video. A special thank you to my old and new subscribers. You guys are the best, and you are the reason I keep doing these videos. For the newcomers out there, welcome guys. I hope that you like what I do. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video if you believe that it deserves to be shared, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that Mofo Damon, signing out.